Oh, how am I going to get through all this? All these jobs. Oh, never seems to end. Never seems to end. During times of high emotions, especially stressful situations, do you feel that you're eating more than usual? Eating so much that you feel out of control, that you just can't stop. At the root of this can be emotional eating. Stay tuned. Dr. Ted here, and welcome back to the channel. Today's topic, emotional eating. What is emotional eating? Emotional eating is a sense of wanting to regain calm, peace. The person feels not very good, and so they reach out to food to help them again regain that sense of peace, stability in their lives. Think of it like this. The person feels bad. They reach out to food. They feel better, but maybe they eat too much, ongoing. They feel bad again. To deal with that, they eat some more. So you can kind of see it's an ongoing pattern where it's just never ending. So they need to break that pattern to break free of emotional eating. There's a biological tie-in also to emotional eating. The hormone serotonin in the brain. Now that promotes wellness, happiness, kind of keeps depression at bay, you could say. Now, when people are feeling not very good, studies have found they can eat more fatty foods, more sugar, more carbohydrates that can help increase that serotonin in the brain. Also, cortisol, basically a stress hormone, and that increases when people are feeling very stressed. So a response, eat more of these fatty foods, fried foods, and by doing so you get that certain burst of energy, that kind of power, and that kind of makes you again feel better for the moment. Various mental disorders can also contribute to emotional eating. For example, obsessive compulsive disorder, where the person's always obsessing about something, thinking about something, and then acting out compulsively to help deal with the situation. And that can cause them a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. And how do they deal with that? Eat a lot of junk food, things like that, to kind of help them feel better. So various mental disorders can contribute to emotional eating. Social conditioning can also be connected to emotional eating. Remember back in your psychology class, classical conditioning, Pavlov's dogs? Remember the dog salivating, seeing the food, and then basically the food was paired with the bell. The bell was ringing, the food was there, the dog was salivating, that was repeated over time. And then after a while, no food and just the bell ringing, and then the dog was salivating. So the dog was conditioned to salivate, whereas before they wouldn't, hearing that bell. Same idea. You can be conditioned to eat based on happier kind of occasions, happier times. Let me give you an example. Advertising does this quite well. especially around happy events, Christmas, New Year's, Chinese New Year, parties, graduations, happy times, people are getting together. And then you always see the food most times in those advertisements, right? So we see that pairing of the happy times of the Christmas and the food, Thanksgiving, the turkey, right? And everything kind of gets together, right? Everything's kind of paired together. Oh, I'll feel happy because happiness is associated with eating. Also, how about gifts, right? Get a gift. I feel good. I like gifts. How many gifts have you gotten with chocolate or food in it? Again, feels good. That pairing, right? Feel good. Oh, a gift is good. Oh, chocolate too. Wow, feel good, right? So you really have that strong association with good. Strategies to help. First strategy, mindfulness. Kind of being present, right? Asking yourself, why am I eating this? We can be on autopilot a lot of times, but when you're continuously picking up food and eating and eating and eating, ask yourself, is this really beneficial to me? Is this really helpful, eating this much junk food, for example, this much fried food? Is this really going to help me really feel better? Getting enough sleep? Getting enough exercise. I'm sure we've heard this enough over the years, but are you getting enough of both? Don't sleep well, next day can be not very good, can feel a lot more tense, a lot more stress, a lot more emotional. Exercise, perfect way of getting out that stress, pushing things out, exerting yourself, reducing those cortisol levels. Stress can be very much limited, reduced by getting enough sleep, getting enough exercise. Number 3, a lot of stress can be just from bad planning, right? You're not really thinking ahead. You're not really seeing what could happen. Perhaps you're procrastinating, and then you procrastinate, leave everything to the last minute, right? And then you're really pushed to the wall. So plan ahead. Something's coming up, plan ahead to help reduce things so that not everything is at the last minute when you're just overloaded, then feeling so emotional, then eating and eating. Number 4, change your outlook on life. Do you see the glass half full, half empty? What's a better way of looking at things? Positively. Focus on the positive. See the opportunities that you can do to make things better versus being on the negative and feeling chained down. You have the power. You can do it. Reaching for healthier snacking options. How about some fruit? How about some walnuts, hazelnuts, raisins, increased vitamin C? These things have been found to help reduce stress, help keep your blood pressure down. So instead of always going for that fat food, try some new food, some more healthier options. Your body will be more grateful for it, and so will your mental health. Number 6, leisure. Are you taking enough time out during the day to kind of recharge your batteries? Recharge yourself? Is it possible for you to get out instead of sitting at the computer or sitting with the phone, to kind of take a walk outside, engage in some hobbies, kind of give your mind a time to recharge itself? That can be a great boost to your mental health and help kind of reduce these stressful emotions by giving yourself a break. Number 7, feeling lonely, down. Do you have a social network around you that can support you? Somebody that you can reach out to? Is there a lifeline, a call line in your neighborhood, in your community that you can call to have somebody to talk to? Animals can be a great way to kind of feel good and kind of connect to, because the animals can give a lot of unconditional care and love. So find some kind of support that you can reach out to, again, to help you feel connected, less lonely. Number 8, timing. Are you aware when you could be eating? Do a journal. Write down some notes of times when you could be eating too much, so that when these times are coming up, you could have a plan in place to help you deal, as I said earlier, about some healthy snacks. So for example, if you feel these emotional eating times are in the afternoon, you could have your snacks ready for this time that could come. So you're not just caught off guard. You're prepared. Oh, okay, I feel a little bit down now. I'm feeling quite hungry. I have my snack box here of good healthy snacks to help me get through this time. So you're prepared. Number 9, get a massage. Have you ever had a massage and afterwards you feel, wow, I feel quite relaxed? Massage can help reduce that stress, that anxiety, get you going again. Think about getting a massage when you feel overloaded. Number 10, mental health professionals. Having someone to talk to that can maybe point out things that you're not seeing, provide some new strategies and tips to help you deal with things better. So, need help? Get a qualified professional to help. In this video, I hope you got a better understanding of emotional eating, just what's involved in it from a biological standpoint, from a social standpoint, and seeing how you could be caught up in this cycle of ongoing eating, which is not really being helpful. It's not really helping you deal with things. This keeps you in this ongoing loop. So, as always, wishing you the best mental health, and until the next video, take care. Want more content on mental health? Have a look at this video.